Hello, I'm Org, and in this video I've got two replays for you in the Marder 38t, which is of course the Tier 4 German tank destroyer in the Waffenträger line. And I actually realised, thanks to the personal missions going on at the moment, that this is actually also my highest tier tank destroyer at the moment. Actually, it might even be my highest tier ever. I know I've done the Hetzer before, I don't think I've done the Stug. And I think I've only been up to tier 4 or 5 in the Soviet line and tier 3 in the French, so no, this probably is my highest tier equal tank destroyer ever. Kind of sad. Oh, other than the test server, but that doesn't count. But anyway, we are on Pearl River, maybe, whatever this map's called. And well, I was kind of trying to get into a decent sniping location to dominate the centre of the map here. But it kind of hasn't worked out because my whole team has basically stopped behind me. Well, not stopped, they're moving forward just very slowly, so I'm basically on the front lines here. That's kind of, this position also isn't very important anymore thanks to the paths going straight over the hill, which, as you can see there, a bunch of enemy tanks have taken and they've basically broken through. And, well, sad to say it, but I'm going to have to stay back in the base to hopefully defend against those couple of tanks. And I don't have a lot of concealment here, and this kind of looks like the best spot for it. Take a shot, but it had no chance. That shot also had no chance. And here we go. Hey, it's a gross tractor. Put a shot in, the Panzer IV's obviously spotted me, so I take a shot at it and pull back. And it manages to track me. And there's also Matilda shooting at me. And I have no idea where that Matilda is, so I'm just pulling right back. I'm going to see if I can't get shots over the hill on this side. Oh, tiny shot at the B1 there, but it's not really worth taking. Gross tractor takes another shot in the back from me. And I miss. Will I get another opportunity? It doesn't look like it. B1, no shots on that guy. The Panzer IV looks to be sitting there waiting for me. So I put another shot into it and it misses me that time. And then it pulls right back so I can get a shot at the B1, which is just stealthed. So I take two shots, I get hit by something, possibly that Matilda way over there shooting at me. No, there couldn't have been. And well, as you see here, matter's getting worse. Basically our southern flank has also fallen. It's only the people that pushed along the river line that are still up and fighting. But thankfully they've almost reached the enemy base. The downside of it is that, well, we've lost 8 tanks and we've only lost 4, so we're quite badly outnumbered here. And kind of still poking up here, waiting for the Panzer IV and the B1 to advance. But they aren't. Or at least if they are, I can't see them. I've got a light tank in our base which seems to be AFK, and I'm hoping that guy would spot these people for me, but it's probably not actually in a good position for that. Okay. I'm wasting a lot of time sitting here doing nothing, so I'm going to move and relocate. Good, our friendly Panzer B2 has just got onto the cap, and hopefully they'll be able to win this game by capping. And my job's just going to have to be to prevent the enemy team getting on our cap. Since, well, if they've also got tanks decapping, then they could still easily win this. So I was going right around. I was actually kind of half expecting to run into like the BTSV or something here, because it's kind of the obvious route to go to get to our base. But now I'm up overlooking it, and from here I should have pretty good shots at the Panzer IV or the B1 if they decide to finally start moving to the cap. See, I'm still a bit worried about my rear, and still nothing's really happening here. There's the BTSV. So I go to see if I can take a shot, and I see a tree get knocked down on the path where I was originally. There's the B1 just coming in now. So I take a shot, and it bounces off the turret, it looked like. There you go, second kill, and I know there are tanks below me, so swing trees getting knocked down. And I've been spotted, which isn't surprising, but they're all shooting at that T-70. So I poke over, get a kill on an almost dead Panzer 4A, and fire into the Valentine, and the Chiha is shooting at me. So I pull back because it's not worth getting myself killed right now. I've got almost no hit points, and well, actually I'm the last tank left on my team, so it's a 1v6. Will I be able to do it with only 4 hit points? Well, I can at least get one more kill there. And my only real advantage here is that I'm pretty stealthy. So I'm going to have to relocate to somewhere where they don't expect me and hide and kill them. Hopefully they'll come at me one by one. Hopefully they're all one-shots as well, because if they spot me they'll shoot back at me and kill me. But I figure that's basically my only chance of winning this. And I've also got to stay fairly close to the cap, because they could all park on that and win that way. So I decided to come down here to kind of where my original position was, and well, I ran straight into that BTSV, put one shot in, but like I said, second it spots me, second shot killed me. But anyway, that was a high caliber medal, a second class mastery badge. Easily top of my team. I did 4 times the damage of the next best damage on my team. Still made a profit, made a lot of experience gain. So I was kind of happy with that game. It's kind of one of the ones where you can feel kind of justified in blaming it on your team. Well, really I just didn't carry hard enough, but Marder 38t's are kind of difficult to carry, and as I said, they're not really fast, they've got no armour. The guns are really good, except they're low on ammunition. And the only thing you've really got going for you is your stealth, and I suppose view range is pretty good as well. Well, probably not anymore, I haven't actually checked since they nerfed the TD view ranges. So it might actually be bad now. And that's just kind of a difficult skill set, whatever, you know what I mean, to carry games in. Anyway, next game. This one, it's a tier 5 game, which it's not the worst matchmaking this tank can get into, but it's also not great. The tier 5 heavies can usually bounce you from the front unless you hit a weak spot. And I'm just kind of sitting back here waiting for my guys to move up and hopefully remaining out of the enemy sight and get a chance to put some fire in. But so far that chance hasn't come. Here we go. A DW2, tier 4 heavy tank. No problem for this gun. And I take a blind shot and, well, didn't kill it. But my second one does. So that was a decent start. Now I'm just going to sit here and wait, because there's a lot of enemy tanks in front of us. And I kind of want them to come running around the corner, since, well, I'm behind this bush, which means I'm going to be hard to spot. I really should pull back a bit further to make it harder for the enemy to spot me. Or at least, 15 metres behind the bush so that they won't see my muzzle flash when I fire. But I kind of want to keep seeing where mainly the outlines of the rocks are, so I don't waste my shots too much. But so I don't really have an angle there, so I go push over this tree and then hide behind it. It's a bit dubious there, shoot at the KV-1S right over my Churchill, because I could easily shoot it in the back there. But I got lucky. Oh, and I've been spotted. So now I pull back, get behind the bush and start playing sensibly like I should from the start. Nope, I don't. I pull back, pull forward, and keep firing away at the Churchill. Okay, clue number 2. I missed that shot on the T-34. There we go. I'm actually presenting a very small target to these enemy tanks, thanks to the rock in front of me and also the wrecks in front of me. Whereas, as you can see, KV-1S is hard to penetrate, but I am getting lucky occasionally. Oh, and there's a Panzer 74C, very easy to kill. But I missed the opportunity to shoot on it. But it's giving me a second chance. I was going to pull back. Yes, I'm not going to get the kill there. Okay, this VK3001H is basically holding the entire enemy team on this flank back. I say the entire enemy team on this flank back. It's the entire enemy team at this point, because on the north, my team have basically wrecked the enemy. Whereas I don't actually think any, or many enemy tanks went north. Kill number 3, the Panzersiffel. And it's just got this KV-1S here, and artillery way back in the base. So now the 3001 decides to push, and I figure I should go support it. I'm not sure I could survive a hit from the KV-1S, but as you see, I don't have to. So that was a very short game, where I basically just machine gunned my enemies to death. But that's what the Marder 38t is great for. As you see, first class mastery, high caliber again, and I also got my good hunting mission completed. Most damage on my team, second highest experience, and well, I had premium, so I made a lot of credits with that one. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.